My fault. You needed to do.
I didn't even choose my playbook. I'm gonna be real. I'm out of here. Why can't I?
For the automatic win, because that's illegal, bro.
I
You
bet.
cannot quit the game, bro.
Bet.
Wow.
No, bet.
You can't though. What the world? I didn't agree to that.
Can you agree to it then?
No.
I bet. Facts. That's alright.
That's green as hell.
No, that's alright. That's straight.
What's good, son? Don't do that shit again, bro. Fucking weird ass.
We still got it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
Wait, what?
You don't know
Who's the player you gotta
nothing
upgrade?
about killing anybody.
You can see the time and effort.
You don't know no niggas.
Who's the player you gotta upgrade?
Fuck
Don't worry
nigga.
about it, bro.
But you and I both know
You don't know niggas that kill niggas, rush.
So from the 39 now, they'll
Shut your ass up, nigga. Shut up, bro. Shut your bitch ass up.
carry for Tariq Cohen. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here.
I know I got to.
This defense for
Dawg said I got a long day ahead of me, bro. Now you can get yourself a water.
Wait.
That's your problem.
coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance.
Shit. I would like to see you try, bitch.
But definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Drive him back like Coach said. Oh, you got my sandwich, bro.
No, you drop your sandwich, bro. I may move. Get fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here, bro.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the
You got no.
42. The completion there by
Yo, Tierra Matthews is wild.
What do you think this
Talking about some.
defense
She
needs
got
to do
titties
to
of
slow
steel.
down this young rookie from Alabama?
Well, as usual with a rookie, pass rush is big. Put some pressure on him and see if he can handle things in the pocket. But the other one is your defensive backs, linebackers, recovering people, they need to be on the spot because he's extremely accurate with the ball. He doesn't miss very many throws downfield, puts it right on his receivers. You have to be there to stop them at the point of the catch.
Pass interference, low key too.
This throw downfield, incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's
This is
second
5
and
of
10.
them.
Now a handoff to Cohen.
Let's play solo duos.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Save us from this, Stanford. Prayers for Ukraine and the state of this world. What school would you send your kids to? I'm not having kids, so that's wild. Says she ain't having kids. Oh, my lip pierced again. What? Am I lagging? I don't lag on here, but I lag.
Completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it.
Fuck is this?
It's a lot
Oh,
like
they brought the machine pistol back?
when you're getting started, and you pass the ball around so
Ooh.
everyone touches
Nah,
it,
they
gets
might have
involved in
fucked
the
up
Oh, my
bringing
man
it.
did a whole
In this case, it's
360
not
spin,
just
bro, to throw that
dumping it
ball.
to a back, and he's able to run with the ball. But you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Yeah,
And
I
he'll
didn't put
work
him
this
down.
forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're
They
on
fixed
offense,
that
you'll take
shotgun.
that kind of
But it's
a
still
run,
Ed.
right? It was kind of stacked up.
Shit's still Ed, bro. Ed as
And
fuck.
frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is
I
still
can't see my health.
coordinator.
Fuck you expect me to play the game if I can't see my health? I'm still lagging. Fuck it. Man, this shit bad.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That is incomplete.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
What the fuck? My nigga.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. It was Henry Anderson who got in there to get him down. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Jones going to throw deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, snap. I didn't even know who icon that was. Nah, that was weird by me. I didn't know whose icon that was.
It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Ravens are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Wow. That was weird.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play
icon
to.
was
They
that?
want
I'm
to
actually
be that team
disappointed I
that
threw
runs
it.
the ball
I didn't
really
know
well
icon.
each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
After the pickup, here's 2nd and 5.
Glad you can't run the same play, bro.
Now Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. No score after one on EA Sports. Second down and 8. Brady now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing is Brady on third down. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I'm ready.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
First down, a run with Cohen. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Jones rolling to his right. Well, there's Gallup. Nice catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Off play action. Jones sliding out of the pocket.
Wow, CD.
Incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Bengals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. On third down, it's Cohen. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Looking to run with Matt. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Bo Scarborough. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Bo Scarborough, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From midfield, here's Brady. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on third down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half.
Oh my God. Jason Pierre catching up.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
2nd and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
You know you can't fucking ice me at half, right?
No.
After the second down play, they burn
I literally say that. All of y'all say that. I always do.
Sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
It's 2 for 1. You stop there, rapper.
I be doing weird stuff sometimes, bro.
I bet Trump and Obama,
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead.
He's still not down.
2nd down coming up.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for variety, being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
They'll give him 4 yards there.
Crazy.
And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field
Oh, yeah, I do
really
got it.
generate big plays for an offense.
Who's streaming this jump?
Let me see this.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor.
Oh, man.
Very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or
This
so
is for that division.
You should have just seen what he just got. Byron Murphy. Like, look! Like the bro. Micey, come on, bro. His hand literally went through the ball.
Not my fucking problem.
Hey.
Only a few inches. They're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Did somebody say Stevie?
They'll run for it. McCaffrey.
Let's go.
I think he went backward. He did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
I see niggas did tell you how to stop the run. I see.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a give running left. It's Cohen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to
I'm gonna
watch
let it
him.
be known, bro. If you don't know how to dive tackle, don't do it. You look dumb.
In addition to that speed, it helps out his
You look good.
blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just
Oh, bro.
He's thrown his third interception.
Huh?
Huh?
That was a read?
It was open, bro. Nobody was there, bro. Literally.
Nah, nobody was on the left side, bro. He was on
Every
the
time you
left
throw
side.
an interception, if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later? Who would that be? That'd be one Peyton
Either run
Manning
defense
threw
is
28 his
there,
rookie
bro.
year.
It's
That's
right
the
there.
NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Top 10, Madden, red flag, no beat.
6 yards left on second down.
Fuck.
Yeah, these niggas swarm. I let these niggas with. See?
From the gun, it's Brady. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender
Seem like you
all
a
over it
sharp
that
bitch.
time, but it's going to lead to third
Huh?
down.
Hey,
He did a
Micey,
fine
bro.
job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to
Yo,
tell
that's
you,
good game.
you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes
Like
you
you a
panic
sharp
as well and
bitch.
think,
Show
I've got to
him
be
your
there right
goldfish.
now.
Show him how that
Instead, in
pole
this
is. Fall
case,
down with that
timed it
phone.
perfectly and knocked it free.
I'm talking about the
Hey, when dudes do this, bro.
Shotgun now for Brady. He lets it fly for Lockett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And now look at this. Big game.
Oh, wow, Jamal.
But this will get out
By a
of
lineman,
bounds,
no.
so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and
He
play the
did.
lottery
Oh,
after
boy.
that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking
Very good
points.
store.
Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
They like.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This to the outside for Mack. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On the handoff, it's Cohen. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way.
Good D.
2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll run again with Hilliard. And they'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown to kick. Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Brady.
Oh my God.
Set up the screen to McCaffrey. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside.
Shit, they got the fuck out of me. What the hell?
What, that screen?
Oh yeah.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense.
I actually looking at the right side.
But I'm saying, me too.
And that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got down.
It's been a minute since I seen one of us run a screen pass.
He's low-key been goated with that jump. Bro.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is McCaffrey on the give.
I'm a goated play.
88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll go down at the 28. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work.
No matter how many dudes you put on that line, man, C-Mac is getting past that team, bro.
Throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that
hey, what does reinforcement do?
go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
I don't even know. I never put it on. I really don't know.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense.
I usually put on universal coverage.
If I change the X Factor, that counts as X Factor, like,
No. Nigga, that's who has the X Factor. Bro, I already told you, you can do whatever the fuck you want with your
how you do that?
Out of the pistol,
You edit the play.
nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. But not much on that run, Charles.
Like, when you're looking at your ratings, and it has those columns at the top, at the, like, the very far end, it'll say abilities.
Down for a win in the defense's column.
You never knew that.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
He about to dot the shit out of me. He about to dot the shit out of me.
The biggest guard is you want.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive from what would be
Just didn't know if I wanted to blitz.
And you and I both know this is where you need
I'm sending the dogs. This nigga came out empty.
there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Stop coaching.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Oh,
Down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
You know, I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't want to see the tip jump him up that truck. In the corner rolling like 6 push it up. I'm a dog ass nigga. Nah, I'm in this bitch. I like this bitch with innocence.
Now Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Likely the play of the game here. Trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Am I seeing goal line defense?
Now Brady gotta have this one.
Let's go! Let's go!
Fourth quarter, down to the
Let's
final 2
go!
minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get your reset.
Hey,
They've got a first
my
and 10 as they look to try and finish this
bruh.
one off.
Let's go!
And some room to maneuver. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Oh man. Oh man. Lucky that wasn't Tariq.
In this situation,
I'm saying.
no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home
That
free
boy
yet,
would
but
that
it's
boy would have
looking
been up out
good
of
as they
there.
come up first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon,
Game
because
on
right
Madden,
now,
red flag,
I
no
can be in that
fees.
huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying.
Green flag,
If you call a
TV.
pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Jones now to throw on third down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Oh, he got me out of bounds.
It looks like
He got me out of bounds.
stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
He got me out of bounds. Oh my god.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
I like this decision.
Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this
Bop
amount
down,
of time
bitch.
gives them a chance to run their offense, to
I
go
feel
through
like I
play
really think I'm
sequences.
good
And this is
up
what
inside
they
my
work
body.
on every week in practice, usually on the field. They come to this type of situation, big game situation. What are we going to do?
Get off me,
We
little
have
boy.
the opportunity. They've
Get off me,
called
little boy.
these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the
I
execution.
don't know about that
So
jump
one
out
play,
there.
and they're
If
already
you
just
niggas
shy of
hold up.
midfield.
I'm gonna bring it back on my little pussy niggas hold up.
Brady to throw.
Play with me is going
He'll get
down.
this out wide here to McCaffrey.
You thought like
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out
you
of
just
bounds.
feel the pounds on the top of it. Let me see my damn body.
Get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the
And let
situation,
me
making the
kiss
plays
me
necessary,
and I'm
and making
voting
sure the
in
clock
the
stops at every
kissing on my
opportunity.
limbs and I'm told that these niggas got me fucked up
Now
on my
Brady.
ass. You fucked up. Oh, let's go. Buccaneers, you ass.
It's incomplete. A good hands there defensively.
Oh,
That's
shit.
second down.
That's certainly not the worst
I'm
thing.
like,
It stops the clock
this,
and
that,
let
please
your
get off my
offense
dick
catch its
now.
breath
I
and
don't
lets
give
us
a fuck
exhale a
about
little
it.
bit.
Get this bitch
Now
out.
I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
To throw is Brady. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Very, very scary.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, I see, bruh.
Back to throw, Brady. He'll fire it deep.
Do I smell a hot one?
And that will be incomplete.
Do I smell? Oh, what? Why didn't you?
Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up
Nah,
fourth
you
down.
didn't want to
We've
win.
seen that the deep
It's
ball's
okay.
been a part of their game
I see that now.
Sure, he's got one timeout.
Exactly. He should have threw something that would get him forward. Instead of wasting a possession.
Down 4 late, gotta go for it here on 4th down.
Yeah, I'm a little tender, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Quan know about that jump out game. And these niggas hold.
Stop fucking with me! Stop fucking with me! I don't give a fuck if I don't got my fucking playbook, nigga! You can't fucking hold me, nigga!
He was gonna use that excuse.
Hey, no. I will say, I was gonna stay quiet, but this nigga was running some questionable ass offensive plays.
Nigga, I don't have my fucking offense, nigga wanna let me quit out, so I said fuck it.
But I'm saying, I see that you were running some odd shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, cause you kept saying that shit. I'm like, does this nigga not see the formations that I'm scrolling through?
Nigga, I'm like, why is in my head? I'm like, why is Micey running out of single back right now? Like, what the fuck is he doing? But I ain't want to be coaching or nothing. So
turned on that fucking Slim Shady for the fucking drive, nigga. It was over with after that, nigga.
Hey, nah.
Alright, y'all.
Alright, though. 25 seconds, all 3 TOs. All you gotta do is get down the field and kick a field goal. Let's see what he does.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
Matt got wills, my boy.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw is Jones.
That's a... Oh, no.
What?
What? I didn't get out of bounds? That's crazy.
I pushed you out, meaning the clock still runs.
I pushed you out, too.
Alright, nah.
Like I pushed you. You were inbounds. My hit forced you out.
Nah, alright, and what I learned too in Madden, the only way like the clock will stop running is if you go out of bounds moving forward. If you go out of bounds moving backwards or sideways, it'll keep.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm like saying to him.
Oh man.
You know, I didn't learn that shit till like a month ago, bro. I was pissed because I kept running out of bounds, but the clock would keep running.
That dot really hurt my feelings, though. Just because of how spicy it was.
I was from Tommy 12. Yeah, Mike.
Murder she fucking wrote.
Put Brady on the block, bro. Put Brady
Murder
on the
she
block.
fucking wrote.
You don't use that nigga correctly, bro.
Neek, I didn't have my offense.
You could have created an offense, is what I'm telling you.
Oh well, yeah, bro. I'm not into that whole yada blah blah blah, bro. I don't give a fuck about that conductor shit.
Master for a reason. What?
I don't use that BS, bro.
Like I said, you're not using him.
Who's your QB? You can have him.
You
can have him. What the fuck?
Baker's my QB, nigga.
Unless the X Factor's on him, that's no bueno.
Oh, hey, oh, come on. Why you send me that? Oh, no. GG. Huh?
GG, faggot.